Eagle Raceway, are you hungry for the best pizza in Nebraska?
Always.
You'll find it here at America's Home Track. His Valentino's is the official pizza here at Eagle Raceway. It's located in the East Pizza and Wing Stand, and don't forget about the wings with several different sauces, including the Dorothy Lynch sauce.
Larry Cronin, I like your hat.
Which one? Ah, yes. All right, heat race number 1 of your Valentino's Hobby Stocks is going to see Fletcher Peterson in the 33 on the pole and the 53T of Trenton Dowdy to his outside.
Starting inside row number 2, it's going to be the 13T of Whoa Nelly, Tyler Jackson to his outside. It's the 3N of Neil Pella. I'll run them through you real quick. Row number 3 is going to be Kyle Gannon, the 66G, the 41 of Adam Wasserman. Rounding out the field, the 11D of Dawson Kubas. We're going to go racing.
Yeah, as it is going to be Peterson and Dowdy. Through 3 and 4, they're leaning on each other. Little Rubbins racing in the same chunk of real estate, but it's going to be Tanner or Trenton Dowdy leading lap number 1. Now it's going to be Peterson battling it back. Gets a little bit sideways, but he gets a better run. Here comes the 13T of Tyler Jackson into the mix as well. We've got a jam dandy of a battle for your first, second, and third.
I'm getting a bit of BEV from this heat race. That's big Earnhardt vibes as Peterson continues to lead the field over Dowdy, Jackson, and Gannon, your top 4. Neil Pella trying to make his way into the top 4 on the high side of Gannon. Through 3 and off of 4. Good nearly 3-wide battle for the second spot, but old Dale Earnhardt himself continues to lead this one over Tyler Jackson for the time being.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, Tyler Jackson is throwing everything, including the kitchen sink and the Moen faucets at the 33 of Fletcher Peterson. Now here comes the 66. Kyle Gannon trying to get underneath the 53T of Dowdy. Not going to happen. In fact, he is about to lose his spot to Adam Wasserman to the 41. Still Fletcher Peterson in the Earnhardt lookalike with the lead.
Adam Wasserman picked up the big win over at the Beatrice Speedway last night. He's trying to work his way through the field here at Eagle Raceway as Peterson continues to lead over Jackson, Dowdy, and Gannon. Gannon's going to try and put a little extra gas to it off the bottom side down the back straightaway. He's going to race with Dowdy, headed towards 3. Gannon likes the low side. Dowdy likes it just 1 lane above. Off of corner number 4, Gannon gets a little bit loose. Dowdy's going to secure that spot.
Just 2 laps to go as they're going to fire it off down the back stretch. It's still Fletcher Peterson now with a little bit of breathing room over Tyler Jackson. Jackson's going to try and drive it down the hill, see if he can snug it back up. As the white flag comes out, he's at the quarter panel, at the door. There's a little bit of contact into 1 and 2. They're going to come down the backstretch. Peterson's got the lead back. They're going to fire it off down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Eagle Raceway, raise hell and praise Fletcher. Fletcher Peterson wins the heat race. Tyler Jackson second, followed by Kyle Gannon, Tanner Dowdy, and I believe it was the 41, Adam Wasserman, rounding out the top 5. That was a good race.
Dave Blanton rounding out the field in the 62.
What? A rookie?
Possible rookie. I'm not familiar with Blanton, the driver's history. I'm more familiar with Blanton's, the whiskey's history.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget tonight's 50-50 raffle benefiting Royal Family Kids of Lancaster County. They are down in front of Section E, heading for Section D. Make sure you get your 50-50 tickets as we're going green with heat race number 2.
Down the front stretch they go, setting up into turn number 3. It's going to be a 3-wide battle between Dowdy, Stransky, and Roszewski. Stransky with the early advantage over Roszewski. Brad Schreiner currently hanging on to the 3rd spot, but we're going to have a gaggle of them going through 3 and 4. Dowdy on the low side, Schreiner 1 lane above. Dowdy's going to get the fuzzy end of that lollipop, fall back 1 spot as Krista Stransky continues to lead the field.
I'll tell you right now, Brad Schreiner and Ian Roszewski they were having an amazing battle. Now Schreiner Roszewski drives through the back door of the 10 of Schreiner. Be interesting to see what race control calls on that one as Schreiner sitting the wrong way on a 1-way. Uh-oh. Maybe they're going to go get a purple rain after they're done with their feature.
I don't think Ian's quite old enough for that. All right, so Stransky, Martinez, Dowdy, Gilland, and Schreiner round out your top 5. Roszewski's going to round out the field. Caden Murray's going to throw out the green flag, and we're going to go back to racing action.
It's going to be Martinez taking a look to the inside of Stransky. Got up to about the quarter panel. It's about as far as he could go. He's going to re-rack, repack, and restack for another shot. Meanwhile, here comes Ryan Gillen to the inside of Dowdy. He's at the corner, at the door. Now he's going to fall back, and here comes Schreiner. He is a man on a mission as he is trying to go around Dowdy for third.
Nothing doing that time down the straightaway. Dowdy's going to hang on to the spot. Meanwhile, at the front of the field, the battle for the lead continues to rage on. Stransky with a good advantage off of 4. She's going to hang on to the spot that time over Martinez as it's still 3 wide for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. As we go back through the field, Schreiner to the high side. Dowdy in the middle, Gillen down low. Dowdy still with the best advantage down the back straightaway. That's going to set Schreiner and Gillen to battle in with one another as off of corner number 4, your battle for the lead continues to rage on.
Oh, Martinez is at the door. They're going to be side by side, him and Stransky, as they come out of 2. Given the new lead to the double OJ of Martinez. Stransky goes from the hunted to the hunter, as now she's got to find a way to get back around the double OJ. Meanwhile, Dowdy's still being hounded by the 46 of Gillen, the 10 of Schreiner, but it is John Martinez, your new leader with 2 to go.
This 3-car pack attack for 3rd, 4th, and 5th is just not giving up. John Martinez continues to lead over Krista Stransky, but we just continue to switch up this spots 3, 4, and 5 as the race goes on. Dave Blanton this evening going to be a little bit of lap traffic. Krista Stransky gets caught up by that. That may make the battle for the 2nd spot very interesting here in just a moment or 2. Blanton dips to the inside, lets the field go by as John Martinez picks up the win.
It's going to be Krista Stransky in 2nd, Dowdy 3rd. Oh, Gillen 4th, but a bump to the, actually it wasn't even a bump to the rump. His back tail section got rocked by the front bumper of Schreiner, who pushed him across the line for 5th. You're not going to go get one?
Oh, she already had one.
Oh,
yeah, don't you hear good?
Hey, with these on, I can't even hear my own self think. You didn't like it? Oh, God. What is wrong with you?
All right, into 3 and off of 4. We're going to get the green flag back out for your 3rd and final Valentino's IMCA Hobby Stock Heat Race. Brandon Fisher leads the field into 1. Dan Markham's going to try and challenge back to the outside, but Fisher with the advantage down the back straightaway. He's going to take Jeff Watts alongside down the low side.
Dave Carter already starting to advance positions as he is going around the bill. Was going to go around the B4 of Betcher. Problem is he bobbled just a little bit. Now Beecher is going to get to the inside of the 66 of Watts. They're all trying to battle each other, but nobody can get the right grip. They can't get enough bite. There's a slip of the grip on every one of them. Right now, it's still all Dan Markham with the lead.
Markham and Fisher. Battles for 3rd between Watts and Beecher. Beecher with the advantage as they go into 3. Hanging on to it with the B4. 66 of Watts is going to challenge back to the outside. Nothing doing. Ben Beecher's going to hang on to the 3rd spot. Nick Ronnebaum and Jeff Watts.
Yeah, there's big problems with the 2C of Dave Carter. He all of a sudden went high into the rumbly crumblies last lap around, coming down the front stretch. He has some severe body damage, and you can tell that the nose cone is curled under the car, so he is definitely at a disadvantage right now as his hood is starting to try and fly off. Thank God for strong hood pins. Right now it is still Markham, followed by the 25 of Fisher, your top 2.
Markham, Fisher, Beecher, Watts, and Ronnebaum rounding out your top 5. The 7N of Nick Ronnebaum, I believe that's the first time at Eagle Raceway for the year, and he's trying to mount a challenge as he catches up to the back bumper of Jeff Watts, who is only a half a car length behind the B4 of Beecher. As off of corner number 4, Dan Markham's going to continue to lead the field down to 2 to go.
Beecher, the B4, before what? Hopefully before he wins, but right now he's got a row to hoe as he's got to try and get around the 25 of Fisher, and then he's got a long way to go to catch up with Markham, who is about to pick up the white flag in the hands of Caden Murray as he's going to throw it down into 1 and 2 one last time. Markham with a sizable advantage. The battle is on right now with Watts and Ronnebaum. But as they come through 3 and 4, Heat race number 3 winner, that's going to be the 6 of Dan Markham. Brandon Fisher in second, Ben Beecher third. Then it is Jeff Watts and Nick Ronebaum rounding out the field.
And off of turn number 4, stand up, shake the wrinkles out of your drawers, and wave at your favorite Valentino's IMCA Hobby Stock driver. I see a lot of standing, I don't see a whole lot of waving. Come on, take off your hat, wave at your favorite driver. They're going to put on a show for you.
So folks, let's address the elephant in the room. You can see some storm clouds up there. I'll let you know that it is going north and east of us. So we are going to be clean and green. By the way, before we get fired off, these hobby stocks are getting tires from DSA Performance. 4th place, 10th place, and 16th place will each get tires from DSA Performance, and the 12th place finisher is getting an extra $100 donated to him from a young man who's celebrating his 12th birthday tonight. Doesn't say the name, but thank you to the young man who's celebrating his 12th birthday, donating $100 to the 12th place finisher in your Valentino's Hobby Stocks.
Happy birthday and thank you.
Yes.
All right, field forms up. We're raising hell and praising Dale off of turn number 4 as Fletcher Peterson's going to lead the field along with Tyler Jackson to the green flag.
As they head on down, Fletcher Peterson, just like in his heat race, he is G-O-N-E gone. He's going to fire it off into 3 and 4. Tyler Jackson sitting there in second. Oh, the B4, Ben Beecher with a flat tire, and yeah, is he going to be able to get it down? No, he's got more than just a flat tire. He's got a broken tie rod. We're going to stay clean and green, though, with Fletcher Peterson still leading.
It's Peterson, Jackson, 3rd spot still being hung on to by Krista Stransky. 4th is going to go to Jeff Watts. Watts will set his sights on Stransky around the axe side. Got one around in 1 and 2.
Oh, we got 2 of them around in 1 and 2.
2 of them. Neil Pella and Dan Markham going for a spin.
And we're going to stay green.
Good job keeping it going, guys. Fletcher Peterson still holding off the 13T of Tyler Jackson, but Jackson has him in his sights. He smells blood in the water. Dun, 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 dun. Fletcher Peterson continues to lead off of corner number 4. Merely a car length and a half back to the 13T of Jackson. Stransky continues to hang on to your 3rd spot with Jeff Watts in 4th. And Troy Dowdy rounding out your top 5 with a 3-wide battle for 6th back behind him. Gilland, Martinez, and Gannon.
Second verse, same as the first. It was just like in the heat race as Fletcher Peterson, Tyler Jackson going after each other. They're both going to get around the lap car of Dave Blanton. Meanwhile, Jackson pulls right up on the back bumper of the Wrangler Special as it's going to be Fletcher Peterson still leading, but barely over Tyler Jackson.
Peterson hangs on, but here comes Tyler Jackson down the back straightaway. A bobble off of turn number 2 gave the lead away. Give it to the 13T of Tyler Jackson, but Peterson's going to battle back on the bottom side. Near contact off of 4, but they keep it clean so we can stay green. Eagle Raceway, your new leader, Tyler Jackson.
Oh, and check it out, the 10-car Brad Schreiner, right rear quarter panel, just a flapping in the breeze. That is not going to hang on for the rest of the feature. We'll see how long it does hang on or if they're going to black flag him, but that is definitely going to end up bringing out a caution once it flies off.
Fletcher Peterson, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Fletcher Peterson pulls to the inside of Tyler Jackson. We got a couple around. It's not going to matter this time. Look out, Fletcher! Woo!
Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, what does that the kids say? That was almost sketch, no cap.
Oh, that wasn't a pass in the grass, but that was definitely an Earnhardt-esque move to avoid the 6. Wow.
Whoa.
All right, so they are going to go ahead and send Brad Schreiner into the work area to get that ripped off, but they did say if he goes right now, they are going to wait on him.
If he goes now.
And he did not, so, oh boy.
All right, back to green flag racing. Tyler Jackson leads the field over Fletcher Peterson and Krista Stransky, your top three. Fletcher Peterson with a strong run to the bottom side. He holds the advantage as they go down the back straightaway. They'll battle it out once again through 3 and 4. Peterson's going to try and chop the nose off. Not going to happen, but at the line, Fletcher Peterson continues to lead.
As it is still going to be Fletcher Peterson. Can he shut the door on Tyler Jackson this time around? Yes, he's going to get it. Jackson once again going to the high, scary side. Going to try to drive it down the... Oh, no, and Fletcher Peterson in the wall. Fletcher Peterson. Don't know if something broke or he got in the rumbly crumblies, but heartbreaker for Fletcher Peterson. As he is slow, and his night, I'm pretty sure, is going to be DUN done. Oh,
flat right front.
tire.
The curse of the right front. Ironically enough, here we go back to numerology. 3 in the stock car right front trouble, 3 in the sport mods right front trouble, and now the 33 in the hobby stocks with right front trouble. Tough break for the 3s this evening as Tyler Jackson continues to lead in the 13T over John Martinez and Troy Dowdy.
Meanwhile, Martinez, he's going to the whip to try and get up there. Dowdy followed by Gannon. And here comes last week's feature winner. That is the 46 of Ryan Gilland. Started in 12th. Now currently up to that 5th place spot and looking for more as we got a battle for the lead. Martinez to the quarter. Oh, and Dirty Dog Dave Carter, is he going to be able to get it off the track? Get it off, get it off, get it off. Nope. Negative, Ghost Rider. That caution is full.
My apologies to the Dowdy. Tanner Dowdy in the 7T. I always get the 7s in the Dowdy family mixed up. You drink the beer.
You choke it down and don't say no.
You know, the first time I met a lot of NASCAR guys, current and past, has been right here at Eagle Raceway. I met Ken Schrader here at a Beach Boys concert.
All right, so green flag is back out as Tyler Jackson is going to lead him down. We've only got 4 more revolutions to go. Martinez once again trying to get underneath of him, but Jackson a little bit higher line, a little bit better bite, able to squirt away just a little bit. Gannon sitting in 3rd, followed by Dowdy and Gillen. Now Gillen trying to look a little on the high side of Dowdy. Give him that 4th place spot.
Tyler Jackson continues to lead. John Martinez in 2nd for the time being, but he's got a hard charging Kyle Gannon to try and catch up with him. Also a great battle going on for 4th. You've got Tanner Dowdy down to the low side of Ryan Gillen. Gillen with the momentum, he's going to take the spot away. Only 2 laps remaining for the 13T of Tyler Jackson. Got about a 3 to 4 car length advantage over John Martinez. Martinez about 2 over the 66G. White flag is out. 1 more trip around the world's fastest 3rd mile for your Valentino's Hobby Stocks. Tyler Jackson leads him down. Martinez closes the gap by just a bit. Will it be enough? He's only got a back straightaway and 2 corners to settle it. We're going to bring it down to the checkered flag as 1 goes around and 2. But meanwhile, off of corner number 4, Caden Murray's got the checkered flag a-waving for Whoa Nelly, Tyler Jackson. John Martinez brings it home in the 2nd spot. Kyle Gannon in the 66G brings it home in 3rd. And your 4th and final tech area finisher is going to be the 46 of Ryan Gilland. Gilland and Dowdy might not be the happiest with one another right now. Looks like they might be having a bit of a conversation.
But ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your Valentino's Hobby Stock feature winner, the 13T of Tyler Jackson.
All right, this one I always know is going to be short, sweet, and to the point. Tyler Jackson, you've ridden a hell of a roller coaster this year. Ups, downs, and all arounds. Picking up the 2nd win on the year? Yep. Reminded me of that Bubba J from the Jeff Dunham show. Either way, man, 13T, run us through some sponsor and support, because I know you damn sure don't do it by yourself.
Oh, Ace Electric, Central States Hydraulic.
Kelsey, Kyle.
Yeah, everybody. Everybody helps out. Don Hall, he helps out with parts once in a while. Millie's college fun. That's about it.
All right, Eagle Raceway, make some noise for him. Go down, have a beer with the guy a little later on. Give it up for your feature winner, the 13T, Tyler Jackson.